Hey everyone, Tony here. Wanted to update Tesla. It's been maybe 2 days. They released their earnings report the day after I released my first Tesla video, and surprise, surprise, they had a earnings of surprise 37 cents, which translates to 21.23%, which is shocking and drove the price up like crazy from 585, give or take. I think it was 585 to all the way up to at one point it was 680 or 670 or something like that. I tweeted of the price. That was crazy, and then it came back down, and now it's testing the highs. So this chart is basically from that last time that I did that quick technical analysis on it. And funny enough, if I do that same fib extension, you'll see that the stop that I have is a little bit above that 1.13% extension, the 113 extension. Um, there's a very good chance. So in the next couple of days, we'll see if it's going to break out of this section. Right now, it's testing it. I think actually, yeah, it closed right above it. So there's a good chance that it'll hit the 272, or this 1.618 is very likely a target if things go amazing. So short term, I'm looking at 708 if everything remains bullish. Now with this whole coronavirus thing, everything is up in the air. Apple's down. There's a lot of things that are down. The S&P 500 is down. It's going to be interesting, but if if Tesla keeps getting bullish, then I don't see why it wouldn't hit at least the 708 $708, which is a 1.272 extension. Now, if we bring this back down to a regular fib, we'll see that the 200's rising. I just think that it's hard to go against this one. It's just so strong. It's remained in a very bullish, strong RSI trend. Again, because it's on RSI overbought levels does not mean that it's overbought and it has to dump. It just means that it's a strong stock. Same with the stochastic. It's remained there since December 13th. That shows you that it's not as easy as, hey, it's overbought, it's over the 70 or the 80 on the RSI and the stochastic, and boom, dump. Not so easy. But we'll see. I mean, we'll have to test if this breaks down. It hasn't broken down. It doesn't look like it's going to break down anytime soon. We just got to give it a couple of days to test. It's amazing that it's actually stayed where it is. Considering the whole coronavirus, I wonder what would have happened if the earnings had not happened just before. Well, not just before. It's actually it could happen a couple of days after the announcement. So it's a strong stock right now. The one thing to notice is that the volume is dipping a little bit. This one day that the volume was a little bit higher was actually a bearish day. This strong uptrend here, the earnings day, it had a very strong day, but it was still below the previous bullish high volume day, and it was definitely below this bearish volume day. So that's a little bit of a concern. There's definitely a bearish divergence happening here. There are some warnings. So I would not buy, just like my last video. I would not buy at this level at all. I would just hold. I mean, there's nothing that I would do. I'm not in this position. I'm not recommending that you buy or get into this position at all. It just looks strong. If I was in the position, I would hold. I would at least move my stop targets a little bit higher, my stop losses a little bit higher, just to protect myself, and to you don't want to ever be in a position where you're in a profit and you see those profits go away. That's just a horrible feeling. I know, I've done it. Most people that I know that's a trader, they've done it. It's not fun. So you want to lock in those profits. So Again, if it keeps going higher, I'm looking at a likely, at the very least, a 708 in a bullish trend to see if it hits that point. If not, then we'll see. It looks like my hypothetical trade would get stopped out in a couple days if it continues in this route. So we'll see. Um, Again, this one was just a little bit above the 1.13 extension stop loss with an exit at the 38.2. I'll show you again just so you can see. Let me bring this up. 382. You see it right there, which is the 435. And if it does break down big time, then we'll see it go up most likely down to the 61.8, or at least maybe by the time it breaks down, maybe this 200 EMA will be by the 385 price level, which is the 50% retracement. We'll see. Right now, it's just a bullish stock. It's strong. I would not buy in. I would just, if you're in this position, I would just adjust my stop losses accordingly, so that way if it does break down, you at least lock in some profits. If you just want to buy this, I would wait for a retracement at the very least to the 382, preferably the 618. But again, it's so hard. This stock is just pumping so hard. But hey, this is just a little bit of an update. It's only been a couple of days, but it's Elon, man. It's so hard to go against this guy. He knows what he's doing. He's got a good product. He knows he has it. The people can't get enough of it. So we'll see. We'll see how this unfolds. Nobody can guarantee anything. Anything can happen. Maybe during the weekend there's some crazy news, and Monday it dumps. Who knows? All you can do is kind of prepare yourself and protect yourself. So I'll keep an eye on this, and if there's some other updates, I will be sure to post it. So like if you appreciate this video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.